As young people, when we try so hard to enter the discussion of talking about one of the most critical discussions in the nation, in the country, we always get branded as young people and get insulted because of our age, and usually by old people who, by the way, don't even have anything to say. So they try to silence the young, intelligent mind. Not just in my channel, I see it with majority young people who have channels and have something to say or something to contribute into the discussion of the broader context of what is being discussed in the whole country or in the whole globe. Hey, you are young, you still need to grow. Hey, you are young, you don't have the wisdom, you don't know what you're talking about. Let me tell you something, my old brothers, my old sisters, my old fathers and mothers, our grandparents out there in the world watching this message today. That time whereby old people were the only ones left to do certain things in society is done. Now is a globalized world, is a globalized economy. Everything old people do, even young people can do. Everything old people speak about, even old people can listen. If they want to join into the discussion, they can join into the discussion and say their piece. If you want to isolate the discussion, maybe you need to open your own clubs, your own private clubs, and have conversations alone. But on internet, there is no way you're going to shut down young people's voices. Young people, Rick said it. Listen to the children. Doesn't mean children are right. It doesn't mean children will always say something that is right. All it means is that they also have something to say. After all, you were once young kids as old people. You were crying. You always tell us story about the youth of 76, about the youth of 1976, Soweto uprising. You were once there as the youth, as young people. Didn't you want the old people to hear your cries? So why is it now when you're old, you trying to change the history book, you want to change the playbook because you don't want the young people of today to be questioning you, the old people who were once young before? So that time is over. We are not going to be silenced by anyone, any young, any old people or whatever. Because of our ages, we can't speak. We are not going to allow that. I am saying this as Decent Q, a very young man, 24 years old. I'm not going to be one who's going to be bullied by any old people to shut down. Hey, young man, you don't have opinions. You shouldn't be speaking. Hey, you are young. I'm young, I'll speak. If I sound dumb, I'll sound dumb. If I sound smart, I'll sound smart. However I sound to whoever's ear, that's how they will receive the message, but the message needs to be heard. And I will share my message. No one will stop it. My advice to all the young YouTubers who are speaking out there, to everyone who has something to share in the community, have solutions to the world problems, have something to critique about someone, don't let anyone silence your voice. The president who was once a president of our country, the hero, President Nelson Mandela, as much as he can be branded as whatever, sell out this and that, he fought for the freedom of speech. There was never a time where people, once upon a time, they used to speak freely, speak their mind, share their ideas, share their opinions. Now we have that. So why is it that the same people who were fighting for this freedom before are trying to silence the freedom of expression and freedom of speech to young people? Like, you were once the young people who were silenced. So why are you trying to make your traumas our living reality as the youth of today? We are not going to allow that. Doesn't matter who you are. You are not going to silence young people. I'm one who's not going to be bullied by anyone. Not even old people who think they know better. No ways. We are going to speak our minds. We are going to share what we have to share. If it's wrong, it's wrong. After all, we're not here to be perfect. After all, we're not here to come across as the world civilized human beings out here in this platform. We're just here to speak our piece. Those who hear, those who agree, those who disagree. We learn from each other. We're not here trying to come across as the most people who have the most wisdom. So my warning is that to everyone who's trying to silence, you are wasting your time. You won't silence us. You are wasting your time. We won't be silenced. We're going to speak whatever we have to speak. We're going to share our piece, going to contribute whatever we need to contribute in the discussions, in the debate, in the open discussion, in the open dialogue of conversation in our country. Whatever it is that we believe in, we will share it with you, and you will hear it if you click and watch our videos. If you don't want to listen, you don't want to hear us say things, don't click, don't watch, because we might say things you don't agree with as old people, but we will still say them, by the way. So that should be known. This is not a message of undermining our old people. We respect all people out here. We respect all people. We respect our parents. We respect our old people, everyone, even our grandparents, even people who are not our immediate families. We respect them because that's what should be done. Respect those who are older than you because they know better than you. So we respect, but we are not going to be allowed. We're not going to allow people to come and bully us and disrespect us, and then it just goes. Just because you are old now, you feel entitled to disrespect the young people. You feel entitled here to act a certain way against young people because you are old. No, man. Respect goes both ways anyways, after all. Because why would people respect you if you don't respect them? It's only a matter of time. They're not going to respect you back. So if you want respect, whether you're old or young, you must give respect to everyone. Because if you comment in a disrespectful way, don't expect people to comment back in a respectful way. Some of them will comment other things that will traumatize you. So let's tell you and let's confirm to you, everyone, even our young people watching this clip, the message will not be stopped. Because some of us have realized that we are just vessels. We are just messengers. We have to say something. Someone out there will be touched. Someone's mind out there will be open. Someone's heart out there will be healed by the things we say. So we're not out here just speaking because we want to speak. We know there's a greater purpose in the reason of why we are speaking out here online. Some things need to be exposed. Some YouTubers, like we see in the current moment, many of them have been compromised in the way they speak, in the way they share the truth. They've been compromised. They're not allowed to even speak about certain things. Because of what? Because of what? You know, one thing you can never get away from. One thing you can never shy away from is the honest truth. Because when someone is lying, it's easy to smell it. When someone is deceitful in the way they do things, it's easy to see. It's easy to experience it from an outside view. But you are looking at that person, but you are experiencing what that person is doing. Good to know, man. This is not genuine what they are doing. So us, we're not gonna keep it like that. Us, we're gonna keep it genuine, whether people like it or not, whether people watch or not. We keep it real, we keep it honest. Honest truth will set us free. We believe in the truth. We don't believe in anything else. We believe in the truth. We believe in the things we believe in. Some of us believe in something. We're not out here believing in anything. You know, the biggest message, the biggest advice is that a man who doesn't believe in anything will fall for everything. We don't fall for everything. We pick the side. We know where we are standing. We know what we are believing in. But it is what it is, of course. Thank you very much.